Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated Earth cricket. Welcome back, cricket fans. Simulated Earth, continuing my career mode. Cricket 22, playing as Newcastle. This week, we're playing in Newcastle again against Moruya on the far south coast of New South Wales. A 3-day game. So far, we had a couple of games in the last episode. A T20 win and a T20 win and a 50 over win against Lismore. Looking a little bit overcast at the start of this 3-day game.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, and the dashing David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And you can see just how dry the pitch is. As the match goes on, there'll be a lot of wear and tear as it deteriorates, and it could make for extremely difficult batting conditions. I'd be batting first if I was captain. Looks like this cloud is set for the day, but at least no rain is forecast.
Great work, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
So Newcastle in the yellow trim. Moruya called heads. Newcastle win the toss. And they decide to have a bat.
Good decision.
So I won't need to do anything for a while. Just rest up in the pavilion, feet up, pads off. Probably not even wearing the whites at this point.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
7 for 321. Look at the close-in fielders. But that also made some gaps like that.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
So McLeod bowling to Brook, and he just dispatches that nicely. They've got the in-close fielders for the number 9, and all the way along the ground, just making it to the rope.
I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
And again.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. They've just got no fielders down there.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Really good shot there.
So
you can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
No fielders down there. That's all it was. No need to give the bowler a pep talk, buddy. You need to change your field. That's all you need to do. It's a big total from Newcastle. Will they even need to bat again? So they have changed their field slightly with a mid-on and a mid-off.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, time well, but straight to the fielder.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Picks mid-off up. Now in that previous over, 3 boundaries down that way. Finds the gap.
Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That's all that was. Good placement. They did have a fielder there. Just all the way along the ground. No chance of getting out and making it to the rope nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
And they've moved the fielder away from that area. I don't understand that.
Hits the boundary. The previous delivery almost finds...
I don't understand it. That's where I've been scoring, and they keep on moving the fielder away from that area.
Nice shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
He's being let down by his captain here. Now there might be some fielding changes.
Brooke has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its
7 for 343. And again.
Power and precision in that shot.
No need to run.
Early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
How is this skipper not reacting to these changes? It's the same area the whole time. The deliveries aren't bad. They're risk-free shots.
The last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
And again.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Score runs.
Oh, dude, I hate to disagree with a cricket expert, but what was that, 3, 4 boundaries in that over? Ross now into the attack. And they're still not learning.
That brilliantly.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
It's like an instant replay. It's easy runs down there.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now.
They've got two close-in fielders, yes, but straight back to the bowler.
Come back after that boundary last ball.
Timothy Ross. Where's Merrick Watts? Oh, they have put a fielder down there now. Changes the line
Super piece of timing.
all the way down to the boundary.
Brooke more than equal to the task.
Straight back behind the bowler. They did put a mid-off up. So he's played it just wide of the bowler.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
And
the
again.
ball will eventually come.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Ross shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Just needs better field placement.
shot.
That's all
Great
it
timing.
needs.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
7 for 368 now. Some words of encouragement coming from the skipper. Change your field, skipper. Or, from my point of view, don't change your fields. Just keep them coming as they are, Skip.
Kerr coming back into the attack.
Max Kerr. I'm on 44 or 15 deliveries, and it's been controlled the whole time.
Wait there.
Super catch.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Out for 44. Easy catch for Kerr. That's the first one that's really gone in the air. And that's out.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want...
So we're into the Moruya innings now. There's good.
Brooke, the spinner, coming into the attack.
So none for 36 after 8 overs, trailing by 359. And the pitch is already showing some sign
Quick
of
onto
wear.
that in the infield.
Being brought into the bowling early.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
There's Rowan Bowler, the skipper.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Trying to
A
be
little late on
aggressive.
that, no run scored.
Beautiful day for day 2 of this match. Newcastle batting most of day. Oh, he just leaves it outside the off
Obviously
stump.
didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
A bowler to bowler. No interest outside the off stump. Ask the question.
Huge shout.
Just decides to
Bowler
ask the
seems very
question anyway.
confident with that one.
Yep.
Off the
Accurate
middle of the
timing there.
bat. That'll go
This is where
all
they're
the
gonna be
way.
So good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
None for 41 at the end of that over. Just gave himself an avenue down the leg side all the way along the
Bernhardt,
ground
the left arm
to the
medium
rope.
fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Bowler on strike. Big hit. Is there anybody down there? There's somebody in the crowd. No, we're going to have to jump the fence.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Going to have to jump the fence yourself and get that delivery. Just went right underneath that. That was very, very high. And almost out of the ground.
Short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Tricky, well played.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Just the one. Just deep square.
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Oh,
through the field.
The short leg's in some danger. Decided nice and early to go for that sweep shot.
Yep.
Just the one.
Good
No, they thought about it.
Stop some runs. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an...
None for 54 after 12. Goods now on 7 off 32.
Wait.
Well fielded by short leg.
Waiting.
Plays it to mid-off. Bowlers on 46 off 40. Old mate down the other end, being the anchor, 7 off 34. Oh! How did that miss?
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Fielded there by a short leg. Just had his body in the way. That's the only way he fielded that one. Must be horrible. I've never really fielded in that close. You see the guy going down for the sweep shot. So you know that it's coming in your direction.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ask the question.
Huge appeal.
Umpire not interested in either the corp or also the... So it was definitely off the pad. Good now on 7. None for 60 after 14. And short leg, you're in danger, buddy. Straight back down to mid-off. Ask the question.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
No, it couldn't be, according to the umpire. Well, it's definitely worthy of a shout. Doesn't beat fine leg. Straight back down to the bowler and no run. None for 60. One ball to come in the over. And almost an instant replay of the previous delivery.
To an end. You get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
I'm not sure how you get that feeling as drinks come onto the field. A warm day in Newcastle, especially for old mate there at bat pad. 93 overs today, remaining, none for 68. After 16 overs, bowler been the best of the batter so far, 59 of 49 deliveries.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Edge, unplayable.
Gone!
One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Got the
Road
edge.
appeal.
Got the edge. So it's ballooned up and he's come around. Beautiful catch by the keeper. It's ballooned up and he really had no dramas at all with that one.
First wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The
fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease.
One
They're
for
quick
60.
to take guard and face up.
1 for 68. The skipper out.
Yeah.
Picks the gap.
There's
perfect.
nobody down there. They'll go all the way to the fence.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Oh, swing and a miss.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
1 for 72 at the end of that successful
Ellis
over.
comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed and they're a good op.
1 for 72 at the end of that over. Gonna try an over of effort balls and see what happens.
Yeah.
Finds a gap. All the way down towards the
That races away
pavilion.
to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
So some minor field adjustments.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Oh!
Thick edge.
Thick edge caught there, but on the bounce. They could smell blood.
Wait.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
He did it quite easily, my dude.
Waiting.
No runs
Mid
on
off
that occasion.
fields.
Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be running on that, and they didn't. No run to end the over.
Targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
1 for 76 at the end of that over. Oh, Merrin's picked up a couple of wickets. Coming from the pavilion end. McLean's out there on 8. Kerr just new to the crease on 0. 3 for 137. Oh! Goes for the stumping. Goes for the stumping. They're going upstairs. I don't know how. Tell your story walking, pal. Rather casual back to the crease. Well and truly beaten in the flight. McLean, tell your story walking. Out.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ross, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Stumped by Kerrigan. I haven't had a stumping before. Well done, Kero.
Yep.
1 to fine leg.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Four for 138 now after 38.2 overs. Straight back down to the bowler and no run. Gives himself some room, but can he find point? Trailing by 257 in the first innings.
Waiting.
Plays it to cover. Just the one. Keeper's in. The call comes in.
Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Well, that Brooke from the press box end.
4 for 141. Ross on 2. Kerr on 2. Trailing by 254. By 254. 40 overs down. Big hit. There's a man out there. Gone.
What a disappointment.
Lots of space out there. He picked out the fielder nicely. And that's wicket number 3 for EB. Hit it on the up. Fielder hardly had to move.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
All right, I'm just going to try something here.
Yep. Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Chamberlain on 1, Kerr on 2, 5 for 142, and a wicket this over, more importantly. Oh, leaves it outside the off stump.
One from the batter. Brooke will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Oh, there wasn't that much wrong with that delivery, my dude. Nobody down there. Fielder coming around.
What
Will
a
he cut it
lovely
off?
shot.
No.
Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Kerr and Kerrigan there in the shot. Skipper coming up some words of encouragement.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
There's nobody
Fine
down
placement
there.
And enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
9 runs off the over so far, but also a wicket.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
And no run.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment.
5 for 151, 42 overs gone. Chamberlain on strike on 2, Kerr down the other end on 10, trailing by 244 on the first innings. No run.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
The stumps at the non-strikers end doing all the fielding there, Ali Mitchell. Oh, leaves it outside the off
Still honing in on
stump.
their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Yep.
I'll just run one.
Keeper.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Waiting.
Sweeping,
Just threw the
fielding.
shot too early.
Still trailing by 243. 5 wickets down, 5 for 152.
Waiting.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities.
5 for 154, 44 overs gone.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Fielded by cover. 2 wickets in this spell.
Just
Oh, go for the
only
stumping.
millimetres from hitting leg.
Ask the question.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
I was asking the question about the stumping, Your Honour.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Found the gap towards Cow Corner. They will race away
Nearly
all
got
the
through
way.
them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Side adjustments to the
Do they go
field.
full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Leaves it outside
That's
the
the
off
end
stump.
of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
5 for 158.
Five for 158 after 46. 63 overs remaining today on day 2.
Edge. Amazing delivery. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Straight down the wicket to mid-off. 3 for 36 now. 2 for 16 in this spell.
Yep.
Nobody down there. The fielder's got a bit of a chase. Come for 2.
A couple on offer here. Into the gap. Nice shot.
That one's got a little bit more on it. The fielder will be struggling to cut that off. It's just slowed up there. Good teamwork on the boundary.
Slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Gone! Oh, where are the stumps? There's one stump remaining. The other two went for a vacation. Only the leg stump remaining in place.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Max Kerr got Eric Brook out. Eric Brook got Max Kerr out. There's a bit of poetic justice for you. Ask the question. Yes! Umpire having no hesitation in putting the finger in the air. The batter is dispatched back to the pavilion, and Eric Brook on a hat-trick.
Much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Oh, okay. I don't think they're going to call him back. I don't think they're actually reviewing this. So that was the end of the over.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up.
So this is a hat-trick delivery. Boyd on strike. First delivery, and he's on a hat-trick. 5 for 40.
Simple.
Gone! Hat-trick! Yes! Got him!
In the over. Strong appeal.
That's a hat-trick. And he's done it again. First delivery to the new batter. And well caught there down low by Kerrigan.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Oh, I would have expected a bit of recognition for the hat-trick myself, but here we are.
Digs it out well.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Brooke is keeping things tight.
Brook's on fire, Mel. He's on fire.
Yep.
Oh, this
Couldn't
is
get it
a
through the
risky
field.
single, but they're back in
There'll be one
time.
run here for them.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
8 for 166 now.
just threw the shot too early.
Ask the question. There's another one.
Confident on this one.
The umpire pointing the way to the pavilion. How long's this cricket thing been going on for? Seriously. Taking middle and off, I'd reckon. Totally played down the wrong line.
Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
For 4. The score is now 9 for 166.
9 for 166.
McLeod won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. Brooke with the ball in hand again.
You're bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
7 for 41. Trailing by 224. McLeod on strike. Can't get off the mark. 51.1 overs gone. 9 for 171. Only a matter of time, you would think. Question asked.
Could it be?
Not out. Ask the question again. Oh, was there an edge? Umpire certainly being brought into play this over as they go for their last wicket. Brooke, 7 for 41. Can he make this 8?
Bold.
Yes, he can. Furniture disturbed. 8 wickets for Brooke. Did he get a little piece of wood on that one? No, played all around it. Off stump, out of the ground. Furniture disturbed.
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job. Just need the batting to finish it off.
8 for 41. I need to turn that down. So yes, what an innings. What an innings. What a performance by Brooke. 8 wickets. There's the stumping. McLean judged to be not back in time. It's a big shot. Picked the fielder out there nicely. Nice, easy catch in the outfield. That's what I meant to do. There were some highlights for the men from the South Coast. That's certainly not one of them. Bowled very well. Excellent catch here by Kerrigan, reaching down low with the right glove. And McLeod there having the furniture disturbed. 51.4 overs, all out for 171. Johnson 45 and Bowler 59, the only ones troubling the scorers really. Bowling figures for Newcastle. 8 for 41 off 12.4 overs. 12.4 overs, 2 maidens, 8 for 41, an economy rate of 3.24. Merrin with 2 wickets, the other successful bowler, 3 for 34 off 11. Walsh, none for 34. Bernhard, none for 27. And Ellison, none for 34.
Position out of the game. If they keep wickets in hand, it could.
And Newcastle
Brooke
enforcing the
coming into
follow on.
attack from the university end.
Is going with the spinner.
So they've enforced the follow on. They still trail by 201 runs. They've got 2 slips and 2 gullies now for Bowler, who was the top scorer in their first innings. Maximum attack for Newcastle.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
When you put fielders in close, that leaves more gaps in the outfield.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Just down to mid-off.
Just threw the shot too early.
So 8 wickets in the previous innings.
Yep.
They'll run 1. Will they think about the second? No, they won't. Comes back into the bowler's end. Bit of a misfield. Oh, they're going to think about the second run. No, they won't.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
All sorts of confusion there. Now they've got a leg slip. Basically a gully, a short point, a silly mid-on. Leaves it outside the off
Bit of
stump.
shape on the ball as they let it go through.
So,
Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
so 1 for 28. Johnson on strike on 4.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up.
Well
Very late
fielded
on the
by a
shot.
leg slip. Some adventurous fielding positions there by the skipper, Ian Thorpe.
Waiting.
Brooke has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
1 for 28.
So 1 for 38 now, trailing by 186. That's their first target. That's what they need to make Newcastle bat again.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Lots of fielders in close. Leaves it outside the
You can
off stump.
understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Bowled
Gone!
in. Beauty, absolute beauty.
He looks at the bottom of his bat. I'm not quite sure why Johnson pitched on middle and got the top of middle. No use looking at the bottom of your bat.
Well,
You
they
missed
lose
it.
the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
So he's got 9 wickets for the match
Can't get that
now.
outside the ring field.
Oh!
Brooke with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Ask the question.
Huge appeal.
Not out.
Bernhardt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack.
Are we just
In the
gonna
press box
are we just gonna glance over the wicket maiden? Are we? I'll see how it is. I'll see what's going on here.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Just great bowling. Gets the ball to turn and it just misses the stumps.
Lovely bowling.
And again.
Well, it's beaten them entirely. The only other thing it could have done was knock over the stumps.
2 for 42. Still trailing by 182. And in all sorts of dramas with this spin.
Yep.
Sweeper coming around from backward square.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
2 slips, basically 2 gullies or 1 gully at a very fight at a very short point.
Yep.
They'll run 1. That's all they'll run. Oh, the throw's coming back. There's trouble here. Will it be a run out? Oh, very close. Very close to being run out there.
Yep.
Just 1 backward square.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
I think all the pressure's on the batters myself at the moment. Ask the question.
Loud shout.
Umpire not interested.
But
2 for 49. Still need 175 to make Newcastle bat again. Bowler on 40. He has been consistently good for his team this weekend.
Yep. Keep up.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
brilliant diving stop.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Gone! There's wicket number 10. 10 for the match, including a hat-trick in the first innings. And that's 10.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease.
And here's Max
Will
Kerr.
be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
69 not out is his top score. He dismissed Eric Brook in his batting innings. Eric Brook got out Kerr in his batting innings. The battle continues.
Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Nothing but honest, Ali Mitchell.
Wait.
Well fielded. The key is to get bowler out, but he's at the non-strikers end on 41. Kerr not out, 0 off 2 deliveries. 3 for 50. Approaching the end of the 13th.
Yeah.
They'll run 1. End of the over, 3 for 51. And a successful
Nice
one.
and easy there to get off the mark.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Some beautiful leg spin bowling in there in that over. Picking up his 10th wicket in the
Session
match.
comes to an end, and there's been a lot to like about what we've seen. I'm off for a short break.
Beautiful delivery. Chopped on. He's looking at the bottom of his bat. At the end of that session, tea break on day 2. 3 for 51. Walsh with a wicket. Me with 2. Bowler is the best batter for Moruya so far. 41 not out. Bowler on strike now.
Yep.
I'll go for 1. Will they come back for the second? No, they won't. The ball comes into the bowler's
Tucked it
end.
nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well fielded. 2 for 12 or 4.2 overs. Leaves that one alone outside
Obviously
the off
didn't like
stump.
the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Trailing by 169 now. That needs to go from their point of view. Otherwise, it's game over. We've still a day and a bit to play. Big shot!
Nice shot.
Is there anybody out there? No, there's
A
not.
good way to push up the run rates. There'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment.
He got underneath
Good
that
pressure
one.
building.
Nothing wrong with the delivery. Balls have always been there to hit. The car's in a little bit of danger down there. Another drinks break for the boys. A reasonably hot day. .42 overs remaining today. Kerr on 6 on strike. 3 for 64. Oh, just leaves it outside the off stump.
Comeback after that boundary last ball.
Oh, so they can remember a 6 off my last delivery, but they can't recognise a hat trick. Rightio. I see how it is.
Got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it.
Bowling!
Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
Just the one to square.
Keeper. Yep.
There's nobody down there patrolling cow corner that goes all the way.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
So 50 runs
Top
for
class
Mr.
innings,
Bowler.
been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
He's been the shining light for his
Just
team
need to
so
keep
far.
it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Still a very close in field for someone who's 53 not out. Well fielded at mid-off.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
There's a good look at bowler's innings all around the ground. 1, 2 massive sixes, only one of them off me.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowling, the captain is going with the spinner.
So 4 for 76 now, trailing by 148. The dangerous bowler's back in the pavilion. Driven
Couldn't get it through the
confidently
field.
to mid-off.
Yep.
I'll just run the one.
Keeper.
There'll
Nice.
be 1 run here for them.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Drives
Oh,
and
misses everything.
On the drive, the bowling's too good though. Great line and length, beats the edge.
Oh, leg slip, can't believe it.
Wait, yep.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's a nice shot down the ground. Was just wide of mid-on. Coming in from the
Don't
pavilion
mind
end.
getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Leaves that
That was a
outside the
good
off stump.
comeback after the boundary last ball.
Wait there.
Doesn't
So,
beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
silly mid-off in some danger there.
Good piece of fielding to stop
Well
some
fielded.
runs.
Lots of close in batters. Newcastle obviously in the box seat. Trailing by 142 in their second innings.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
4 for 82.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
He's going to have to
Can't
come
fault that
around.
shot.
No.
Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Found the gap nicely. Backward a square.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Kerr on 20, sweeping confidently. Fielder cuts that one off. And they'll come back for 2.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Oh, I beg to differ, old mate.
Wow,
Oh,
that's missed a lot.
beaten.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait.
No, no run
Brooke
there.
has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Merrin coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
5 for 93. Chamberlain on 5 on strike. Kerr on 22, trailing by 131. Let's see what happens now. Oh, there's a
Huge
thick
edge.
edge. Goes to backward point. He adjusted his shot there. No run.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
The field spread out a little bit more. To a short fine leg, no run.
Wait there.
Well fielded by Slip.
Wait.
Oh, a little bit of soccer skills there. Oh!
Foul.
Great control from the hand. A lovely bit of bowling induced the full shot. It just dipped a little and unlucky not to get the reward.
Very consistent line and length there. 5 for 99. Still trailing by 125.
Wait there. Yep.
Oh, that was just lazy fielding, just trying to pick it up with the feet. And they get a single.
Lovely shot. Rocked onto the back foot and pulled away just behind square leg.
So the field, I don't understand this. The field comes in for Kerr, who's on 27, compared to Chamberlain, who's on 7 down the non-strikers end. And the skipper brings up the field. I'm a little perplexed by that one. Maybe Kerr's the guy that they want out more. Go on, go for the
Just need to
stumping.
settle
No.
down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Gone! Kerr has to tell his story walking. Had a couple of close calls. The fielders came up. And ultimately, he just needed Kerrigan behind the stumps. Kerr dismissed
Really
again.
getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Brooks picked him up a couple of
Lots of
times
pressure
now.
coming into bat. Will have to wait though to face their first ball.
Trailing by 124. Cartwright, the new batter. 6 for 100.
Just threw the shot too early.
Silly mid-off comes into play. And no run.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Mid-on slides around. Swing and a miss.
Somehow missed everything.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
For defensive. Just a matter of time, you'd think, now for Newcastle. Just got to grind out these last few wickets. 6 for 100.
Can't get
Well
that
fielded.
outside the ring field. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
A drinks break. Last drinks break of the day. As the 12th comes on. Seven for 100 now. New batter at the crease is Boyd. Boyd and Cartwright both new at the crease. Both yet to score. 7 for 100. Still trailing by 124.
Wait.
Ask the probably outside the leg.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Well fielded by Seliminov. Oh, misses
Well,
everything.
it's beaten them entirely. The only other thing it could have done was knock over the stumps.
It's a mid off, no run.
Yes.
There's one there on offer, and that will be it to finish the over.
Good return, back from the
7
deep.
for 101.
Looking set to bat for a long time here. Finally off the mark now.
Brooke doing.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon.
Newcastle winning by an innings and 97 runs. Newcastle winning by innings and 97 runs. Newcastle batting first. All out for 395 after 100 overs. Ian Thorpe, 135, the skipper. Finn Findlay, 59. And Kerr picking up 4 for 50 and Cartwright 2 for 54. Moruya all out for 171 in their first innings. I got 5 wickets. No, I got 6 wickets. No, I got 7 wickets. No, I got 8 wickets. 8 for 41. Merrin 2 for 34. Bowler the best of the batters on 59. Johnson 45. Newcastle enforcing the follow on and all out for 127. Merrin 5 for 44. Me 3 for 37. Bowler again best of the batters on 53. Kerr 27. Newcastle winning by an innings and 97 runs. Player of the match, me. Game completed in just under 2 days. And do I get a player of the match ceremony, even though I got player of the match? Again, no. Disappointing. Very disappointing, but let's see what happens. I'm now level 11. Now, our next game is a Club T20 game. Newcastle against Coffs Harbour, again in Newcastle. That'll be our next match. So here we go. Newcastle in 3rd place on the standings. Central Coast 6, Lismore 6, Newcastle 6. So it's all tied up there. The first 3 teams are on 6 points. Coffs Harbour and Moruya, Coffs Harbour 4, Moruya 2, Ballina yet to score on 0. So I'm no chance to play for Australia yet. I'm getting attention by the state team though, the New South Wales Blues. And I'm a star member of the Newcastle team. So I've been Simulator, you've been wonderful. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunch. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney's been in fantastic form. dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again, didn't necessarily work on that occasion, picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated cricket.